Good morning guys, and welcome to My Trucking Life on Tuesday the 13th of February 2018. We are just leaving the yard. It's a little after 6 o'clock and we are taking an interesting wide load down to Reading. I say interesting because it's only the same metal frames that we've took wide in the past. However, this time the people that have loaded them, they've loaded the widest sections at the back of the trailer. So there's two stacks of sections in front of them that are just normal width. Now personally, I'd have rather they loaded those wider ones at the front. It just makes it a little bit easier on yourself, as you know that the closest part to you is the widest bit. Having them right at the back means you've just got to be, you've still got to give stuff the same amount of space and care, but it's just a tiny bit tougher because once you've got through with your nose, you've got to give that extra bit of attention to make sure you don't cut in too soon, as opposed to if there was at the front where you know the back of the trailer's safe once the front's gone. So yes, it's nothing we can't handle, guys. And yeah, if I haven't already said, we're taking them down to Reading, and then I'm going to assume, unless things change, we're going to be heading over to Dorking to get some bricks. I want to apologise again for last night's late video. I know it doesn't really concern most of you anyway, because you can watch them whenever you want to. But you know, it was a very late night. Well, I say late night, it was 11 o'clock before I managed to get it all uploaded and to bed. The problem is, I was using my friend's laptop, which he kindly gave me, and it just means that it takes a little bit longer to edit the videos and a little bit longer to render them all. I think the next time I do it, I'm going to do one in 720p, see if that affects the time and makes it a bit quicker. And I'm going to keep working on it. I know I'm going to get quicker editing on the laptop, so hopefully I can stay with it and keep uploading using the laptop, because obviously the editing quality is better, there's more features and stuff like that. So watch this space, guys, we'll see what we can do. Got one of those selective special breeds of people here in the white van. I like to call them smart motorway idiots. He's been in this lane for the last 3 to 4 miles. 2 lorries have already gone up the inside of him. I've got behind him and just gave him one little flash, just to let him know people are going quicker than him and he can move across, but he obviously seems blind and ignorant to that fact. So, you know, if I've got time to put you in tonight's vlog, I'll let you crack on over there. Now he isn't checking his mirror and he's nearly run that BMW into the... What an absolute idiot. So that will definitely be in today's vlog, and I might even make a separate video on the Muppet. Well done to that BMW for spotting the hazard and avoiding the van. Absolute beauty from B&G Transport there. Gorgeous truck, always catches my eye, and it's nice to have him in the vlog. Alright, so we're just getting onto the M40 now, and we've picked up a bit of a wide load convoy. I think it's one of Kay's transport in front, it may be one of Swain's, I'm not 100%. I haven't got in front of them yet to see, but they're taking some cabins down. So we've just stayed behind them until we get onto the M40, and then we can open her up and get her behind us. Just want to quickly take this time to wish Ella and Adam Willis a happy birthday today. 6-year-old Alice and 4-year-old Adam. Thank you for watching the videos with Mommy and Daddy, or just Daddy, whoever it is. But yeah, thank you for getting in touch, Mark, and it's a pleasure to wish them a happy birthday. Hope they've had a great day and this little happy birthday wish gets to them just to finish off their happy little day. Bless them. Well, here we got another dangerous situation. As you can see, there's people queuing on the hard shoulder for this next junction coming up, and it's junction 14 of the M40. It's so dangerous. I understand why it happens, and yes, I can see the logic, but it's got the potential to cause so much danger. That's the problem. So many people will just cut in at the last minute, and that's the reason why I was out in the middle lane. So we've just been on Warwick services, made sure everything was all tension back up and tight and good to go again. So we're just between 6 and 5 on the 40, and there's a monster hill climb cutting through this mountainside, and we've dropped down to just below 50 mile an hour, so Cinders has done alright. Okay, well, as you can see, the weather's taken a turn for the worse. We're just on the M4 eastbound. What we've done, we've got on the M4 westbound, and then we've spoken to our colleague who is also at the Reading site now to see if he'd made his delivery yet or not, and he's still on site. So we've carried on, turned around at the next junction so we can come to Reading services here and sit it out until our colleague is free of the site, because it's a small site and it's bad enough with one Arctic there, yet alone two. So onto the services we go, and I'm going to leave it, I say leave it recording, but it's recording the most of the time anyway, but I'm going to try and see if I can bring you the West Country truck that I just saw pulling in. If you haven't seen the fleet, West Country, I'm not sure the exact name of the business, I do apologise for the ignorance, but it's definitely called West Country something. Maybe we'll find out now. But it was an absolute beauty of an S-Line Scania. Alright, yeah, can I give you a bell in when I've parked? Alright mate, I've got to, yeah, speak to you in a minute. Ta-ra, ta-ra. Made it. Okay, so this is the loading question that we brought down. 2 standard sized stacks of frames, and then we've got the wider ones at the back. Like I said earlier, I'd have preferred them being at the front, but you know, we've got them here. I haven't turned my lights on yet, so that's why the beacon isn't flashing. So yes, all is good in the hood, and I've just heard from the colleague we can go and enter the site now. Looks like there's a bit of the weight crushing that panel there, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's safe and it's secure, that's the main thing. So let's go to the site. Unfortunately, when I got here last time, they did tell me that I wasn't allowed to do any recording, so unfortunately there'll be no unloading, no reversing or anything like that from the scene. Catch you when we're tipped and on our way to Dorking to get some bricks. 1:15, and we are just around the corner from Ibstock Brick in Dorking, where we will be collecting a load. We've had a bit of a advanced warning from one of our other guys that the bricks we'll be picking up are quite delicate packs, not the most ideally packaged, so we're gonna have to strap them and sheet them a little bit more securely than we normally do with the more rigid packs, so to speak. Okay guys, we are loading in Dorking right now. It is 25 to 2, and yeah, the packs don't look the best. The packs don't look the best, so we're going to have to use 2 sheets on them, I think. Do the front and the back of them. Yes, the day is getting on. So they're going to Redditch, these are. Oh, he's got the paperwork. So I'm thinking we might be having a night out around Redditch, ready to deliver them first thing in the morning. Unless we can get them off tonight, which I very much doubt. Oh my trucking life. Our days took another unexpected twist. We're trying to find a different way up to the A3 because the M25 is completely at a standstill. An hour's delay at least. So in a bid to try and keep moving, we're going to try and go up the A244 to Oxshott, and then across the A3 back onto the M25. But oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, we're finally back on the M25. We've just got a short queue around here. Then we've got to make our way all the way around to Heathrow and the Heathrow mess and the M4 mess, and then we got to go up the M40. So I think we'll be stopping somewhere up the M40 tonight because I spoke to the gods. Obviously we don't want to use another 10-hour driving, and I'll assume he doesn't want me to use a 15-hour shift either. So we got till 5 to 7 before we park up. Oh, I've just spoke to the deer and the boy and the girl, and everyone's hunky-dory at home. I'm hunky-dory here to some extent. And yes, tomorrow my dear is going out with her dad. He's treated her to a night out to see a comedian. I can't for the life of me think of her name. It's a lady, the funny woman. Really popular funny woman. It'll come back to me. Sarah Millican, there you go. So they're going to see them. So I'll be home alone for Valentine's Day. Never mind, I'll leave my dear on her own enough as it is, so I can understand. Okay guys, good evening. It is 7:45 at night, and that's about as close as I can get to showing you the actual roping and cheating and everything. It's not the greatest, and it was a pain in the bumhole to do, but we did it. It hasn't flapped anywhere, and we haven't lost any bricks, so it's good enough for me. I am now about to start a live stream, which you will all be hopefully attending, and obviously I want to thank you all for joining if you did, because you're seeing this vlog a day later. As you saw, we had a nightmare trip around the M25. We finally got off it after about 2 hours 10 minutes driving, so yeah, that was a bit of a pain. But anyway, we are parked up in Banbury, and we got to be in Redditch for 7:30 in the morning. So yes, thank you all for watching. Apologies for the bit of a mix-up and confusion with the streams and the times, but we'll get there eventually. I will get the video uploaded tomorrow, or when you're seeing it now. Oh, it's gonna get confusing, I tell you. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.